Hello, welcome back to the Total Entertainment Podcast. I'm Iann Brennan, your host. Today I have a good friend with me, Ronan Sherlock, drummer of Gather the Lost and of The Echoes, my band. How are you, man?
Good, yeah. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, of course, dude. Yeah.
I see you got the memo with the black t-shirt.
Always. Have you actually ever seen me ever wear a different colour t-shirt?
Standard uniform.
Yeah. I mean,
for emerging and established artists.
So, Ronan plays in a band called Gather the Lost. Drummer of a band called Gather the Lost. You can see with the snare.
I'd be called worse.
Oh, here.
Yeah.
Is there a worse thing to be called? They released a single last Friday.
Friday gone, yeah.
Don't know what date this is going to go out on. So what date was it?
It was the 10th of October.
Right, and tell us a bit about it.
It's called Never Home. It's the first track of our debut album, which will be coming out probably early next year or into the middle of next year, something like that. We're not entirely sure, but it's the first track. It's out, a few days now. It's getting good reviews, getting good listeners, hopefully. So we'll see how it goes. But we're very proud of it, we're very happy about it, that it's out. We're recording these songs for months and nearly a year, and you're procrastinating over sounds and how it's going to sound, and you're listening and mixes and to just have it out there, it's like a relief.
It's mad, isn't it?
But it's also kind of like, it's mad,
I think, because I'm the same, right? Whereas when I'm recording, I'm like, no, that guitar sound could be a little bit. So when really my missus listens to it, she doesn't give a do you know what I mean? Like, it's like,
yes,
it's like she is not going to hear this. I noticed this, but it's not about that. It's about what you hear.
Do you hear that snare hit there? No,
yeah. But it's about what you want.
Yeah, but it's like
you have to be happy with it.
You're giving this thing to the world after kind of not protecting it, but you're surrounding yourself with it and you're listening to it. It's going around the WhatsApp group of the band, different mixes, and all of a sudden, bang! It's out in the world. It's great. It's great relief, but it's also great feeling to have it out.
Yeah. Were you nervous the night before?
Yeah, it was like doing me leaving cert or something. I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow.
Yeah.
But it was out there, and to wake up and jump onto Spotify and see it there, it's great. It's good to see it on a screen and see it. You can see the listeners going up and see the meter ticking over, which is...
For those that don't know, what kind of music is it? We know it's hardcore hip-hop, but...
It's actually pop. Heavy pop, we're calling it.
K-pop.
It's K-pop. It's alt-rock, alternative rock.
Right.
Like, we're not hard rock, we're not metal. There's elements of a bit of everything going on.
So who's the... I know, come here, I know these stupid standard
You're
questions.
going to ask me who's the influence for the band?
No. But I mean, who are you closest sounding to? Not influence. Influence is different.
Yeah, influence could be anything, everything.
Who did you end up being closest sounding to?
We talk about this in the band.
I'll put it like this, right? There's a headline band and you're opening for them. Who's the perfect match?
I don't know, because like Carolyn is front one, female fronted rock band, alt rock band. So
I think of Paramore straight away when that.
Yeah, but you can't go and support them. Maybe you could. 2 female singers, one after another. I don't know.
I don't really know.
But yeah, that's been said to me before. A mate of mine who's a drummer said to me, I could see you opening for Paramore. And I was kind of like, yeah. But like, I don't know the answer to that question. It's kind of
anyone who will have us.
Absolutely. Anyone out there wants us, get in touch. Link below.
Yeah. So when you come over to my house, my studio last Friday, and we put the track on the big speakers at the back, and you can really hear. You can hear that it's a very niche kind of audience you're going for.
Yeah.
It's a very. So compared to what I do, right, it's probably marketed a little different.
Yeah, well,
do you know what I mean?
Yours would be maybe more commercial or whatever, if you want to call it that.
Definitely, yeah.
Ours is like, I suppose it's a sound that we had that we wanted to create and just go with it, because like, the old saying that every musician says, if you're not really feeling it, if you're not really into it, like, who are you playing for? We're playing for ourselves, and we're playing for hopefully people who will listen and resonate with the song.
Yeah.
It, like the musicianship, like the lyrics, like whatever it is you want to like about the song or the band, So that's what we're doing, and we're going to go for it. It's
funny, isn't it? The whole process of being... Now, I haven't been in a band for, 8-9 years.
You keep your own time now.
yeah. Maybe 8-9 years I haven't been in a band for, maybe 10. And I stopped being in a band for the reason being I was thinking to myself along the lines of, okay, well, if I'm the one doing all the writing and I'm doing all the gig booking, the social media, and I'm doing the rehearsals, why am I bothering with a band? Like, why am I doing this,
Sack everyone.
Not kind of sack everyone, but I just kind of thought to myself going, I'm putting so much effort into this. And then you're asking I don't know, whoever, a bass player or a drummer or whoever it is in the band, you're going, look lads, there's a gig coming up here. I've 8 gigs provisionally booked between now and May, right? And 8 gigs between now and May at our level is pretty...
Yeah, it's intense enough.
That would be, you know what I mean? Like, and the drummer says, or the bass player, whoever the hell, turn around and goes, yeah, I just have to check with the missus, make sure that's all right, And you're kind of saying, you're saying to yourself going, hang on a second, man, like I'm fucking writing all the tunes and I'm doing everything here.
Yeah,
and you have to ask your missus permission to do a gig.
That's bad state of affairs, to be fair.
just you know what I mean? So then you kind of think to yourself going, okay, well, I'll just do this myself.
Yeah, well, it's a good avenue you've gone down that way because it takes a lot of hassle out of it. And I don't mean hassle with the band I'm in. We all we split everything.
Yeah.
We, like, if it's social media management, if it's booking rehearsals, if it's whatever it is, we will generally take a share and we'll do it. And we kind of...
And that's important.
It is important.
That's important.
Like, if somebody's sitting back and doing nothing, you're kind of going, what the fuck? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but I think it's important anyway, that everyone has a responsibility. But
there's so much to be done. Even at the level we're at. Like, we're not doing world tours, but there's just... To be in a band, it's like...
Well, there's always something to do.
That has to be done. Did you send that email? Oh, what's the crack with him? Did he get back to you? Yeah, who's posting a video? It's just,
Yeah. Well, and you know what? There's so much to be done now because of social media.
Yeah.
Because of content.
It's a great tool, isn't it? That you're a musician and also an actor on the side.
Frustrating tool is what it is.
It's where you put your music to get it out there. That's where the audience is. That's where they live. That's where I live. I look. I want to look at my favourite bands. Bang, where are they playing?
Yeah, so pull the curtain back a little bit. We did our Ronan as part of the Chance on Mondays thing, which has been featured on here an awful lot in the Cock Tavern.
Can I just say, though, I'm not a senior member.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I'm not a senior member.
Member.
Obviously, I'm a drummer, so I just,
does what he's taught.
He's just like... Wear that dress.
yeah. Wear that dress. Shut up. Yeah. No, so we had a few points last night.
We had 1 or 2.
We had a bit of crack last night, but
the Chance on Mondays is deadly.
Chance on Mondays is quality,
It's deadly.
But because I'm sitting here and I'm thinking of being like getting back to the social media thing and kind of I was thinking yesterday going, right, social media, I need to put a post out today. Hold on, we're doing this Chance on Monday thing tonight. Let's see if we can cross over such and such. But for anything in my life, I've just become accustomed to thinking, and it's a horrible way to be, but I've come accustomed to thinking, how can I turn this into a clip?
Yeah, but because of the band, well, you as a solo artist and your band, that's the way you have to think. Like, I don't look at something and go, oh yeah, that's gathered lost content. People are going to go, I don't want to see that. You are putting yourself out there every day. Yeah. So it's kind of different approach, I suppose. Yeah. It's funny, the social media. It's a very a lot of people say to me, you're good at social media, I'm fucking not good at it. Like, if I was good at it, my followers would be flying up. Yeah. It doesn't. The social media thing is great, right? It is, get your music out there, but I'm more interested in people who listen to the music. I know we need the followers to get the listeners. So you have to work backwards.
It's chicken and egg.
You have to work backwards.
Chicken and egg.
Right, I want people to listen to the song, but I need followers to follow me so they know the song is out. In
order to get followers, you need listeners.
Whatever.
But do you know what I mean?
Oh,
there's no winning formula to this social media thing. There's no winning formula to this. And ultimately, the most logical answer is, well, good songs will just bring listeners. But I don't think that's true. I don't think that's true, to be honest with you. I think marketing helps.
Someone said something the other day to me. What if a song you wrote was released by somebody else, a big artist? Not Ed Sheeran, but somebody of a global, that has a huge captive audience, and your song was released by them. Bang. It's going to be a hit.
Of course it is.
Do you know?
Look, come here. I'm not
saying
this.
And they're good songs.
I'm not saying this just to
say
this. I'm telling
you. They're not great. They're good.
My songs?
They're good.
Very good.
They're all right.
And no, but like the shit that is out there at the moment in the charts, like the absolute
Scrap.
that's going around. Honestly,
But
like I'm telling you now, do you think if Beyonce didn't have a team of 25 writers behind her?
I know, yeah. And
I swear she does an album every 6 weeks.
Couple of euros there. To throw at it,
but I mean, it's a bit like quantity over quality, isn't it?
But take it back there, right? You're talking about Beyonce. Any artist at that level, you'd say, right, where were they when they were 15? Like when you were playing guitar, I was playing drums in your bedroom, whatever. I wasn't playing drums in your bedroom. I was playing drums in my bedroom. So, but you know, they were obviously singing into the mirror, and it's the same thing.
Yeah,
they just got taken on and put into that band, Destiny's Child or whatever. And
I don't know how that formed. I don't know if they were mates and formed it, whatever. I haven't a clue.
Manufactured. Probably was manufactured.
Probably, I don't have a bleeding clue. But I mean, like, we also you're talking about pop here, right? So pop is different. Pop is not really about the music, is it? It's more so about how can I market you? And you have to look really good. And you gotta kind of not about that.
Sell it to the teenagers.
Yeah, that's I mean, the teenagers buy our t-shirts and they buy the merch and they
100%
put the money back in, you know. So they get invested in. You know? Whereas what I do, I wouldn't be thinking of how Beyonce was when she was 15. I'd be looking at it going, well, what was Caleb Followell of Kings of Leon doing at 15? What was he?
I know, yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but that's what I mean. I think they were just like anybody, just kids, learned their instrument, found a love for the music, you know, got in touch with other like-minded people, like anybody in a band. Bang, write songs, and next thing.
Yeah. How many bands have you played in your life?
Not that many, like
5, 6?
Yeah.
No,
5 or 6. Like...
That's a lot now.
Do you think so? Since I'm playing drums 29 years. Jeez. You think I'd be better, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
My like first band as like teenager, like my mum sent me over to this place in Sutton, the rock school. A guy called Frank Kearns, he was in a band in the 80s.
Is that the one on the way to Holt on the left?
Yeah.
On the Coast Road?
Yeah.
No way. I didn't think that.
My mum,
so I've drove by that place, but I didn't know it was open. Or is it still open?
It's a proper. Oh no, we closed it actually just during the summer.
No way.
Yeah, it was class, right? So over you go. It was like, you know, a fucking midterm break thing. So my mum sent me over the drums. I'm shitting myself.
Yeah,
like, you know,
course, yeah.
and you're going in like never played it on you before, and you know, you record a song over the course of a week, and you have a little track for yourself, and it's your first stab at music. Like music, you know, you make friends in music. You know, I've friends that I met at that rock school, Phelan and Neil. We were in a couple of bands together. I had points of them 2 weeks ago. Do you know what I mean? All these years later.
Yeah.
It's great. But that was a great start into band music and being around studios and songwriting, and I had no clue what was going on. So how would you?
No.
So that was 1 or 2 bands with them, a couple of other bands in my 20s, and then, you know, a couple of other bands a few years ago, and then Gather the Lost now. But Gather the Lost at the moment is a good rounded project, because there's like-minded individuals who want to do the same thing.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
You know, sometimes in bands, you know yourself, the individuals you get, dragging them around the place and waking them up out of bed to go to rehearsal and stuff like that, you know.
Like, I mean, me and you, we chat pretty much every day, right? And we're always saying, like, what the struggles is to get off the ground. Like, what is that struggle to get? Like, what is the biggest struggle you have that Gather the Lost is going through at the moment? Is it just getting listeners?
Yeah, I think it is. But of course, as well, like the band had released a few tracks, 22, 23, and I joined in 24. But so it's kind of, obviously, since I joined, it's gone to a whole complete other level, you know. But no, but
instead of going boom, boom, ba, we now go whap, boom, boom.
Oh, that's drummer talk. Yeah, drummer talk. Yeah. Me and Carl were talking like that last night. Do. So the biggest struggle, it's I suppose we took the time to recording this album, and now it's like getting it out there. So the struggle is every day, what are we doing next? That's the struggle. Like the music, I think these days, I talk to my mates all the time, even you, about it. Like, you know, playing the music is the easy bit now. Like you've learned your trade, you know, in your bedroom, in pubs, in bands, and you can play with your eyes closed.
Yeah, but you see, I think the game has changed. Right?
Oh, so it changes every day.
People are not writing songs the way they used to. We are never ever going to see a David Bowie again.
No. AI is ruining the whole show.
Yeah.
That aside,
What I mean is people are writing songs for social media.
Yeah. Sure, people are releasing songs on TikTok.
Look at the people on social media, and I'm looking at them, and I send them to you all the time. And Adam from Tsunami Studios, and I send him going, because Adam sees bands every day, right?
I'd say
every day.
Some tripe. Like,
he probably, yeah. Well, all the numbers, you're guaranteed to see some muck. But yeah. But I'm looking at this going, is this satire? Like,
yeah, where are we going?
Where are we going with this?
Well, look where we come from. Unbelievable. To where, like, Naughty's, you know, there's great bands, amazing bands. And then all of a sudden it's I don't know. Am
I just being an old fart here? You know what?
I have a couple of years on you, so
my missus tells me you're a 55-year-old man in a body of someone in their 30s, like, you know. And I'm kind of saying, am I though? Like she was like, I should have been born in the 70s.
Well, well, that's fine because the music you're into. I just think we're going to be unhappy because I find comfort listening to the music from 20 years ago.
Yeah, but everyone does though.
Yeah.
But everyone in our age does because they will. That's what they knew. That's what they know. That's what they were immersed in. It's stepping outside your comfort zone to try something new is uncomfortable and it's supposed to be.
Of course, as like someone who creates music and like you do as well, you're always listening to other stuff.
Yeah.
So, what do they do there? What's that sound like? Or what have they done? And you're trying to hear something new. Like there's nothing. Blow the head off you, groundbreaking, you know. And like, here's me plugging a song we've released. Like, it's following a formula. Like, we're just a rock band, but that's what we're doing because we like it. It's not like, right, we need to have massive amount of synthesizers and, you know, I don't know, something outlandish. We're kind of following a formula, but we're trying to be different, but that's difficult as well.
Yeah, I agree with you. It is difficult. Yeah. But you know what? I think this aim of going into a studio to be different is, I think it's not wrong, right? But I think it's the wrong approach, right? I think you should just go in as a band or me into a studio. I bring you in, I bring Paul, Del, whoever in, Gav, whoever. I think we just need to go in as us and leave all taste, all influence at the door. Just go in and go, what can I, as me, bring to the table that's going to come from me? Do you know what I mean?
But that's a good, honest way of doing it. You're not trying to write for somebody, like I said earlier. Just doing it because you think, right, these three chords sound great together.
Yeah.
They sound good together. That's right.
Yeah.
But then, you know, let's make a song out of that because I like to do that. I don't want to. I don't want to write for a TikTok audience.
Yeah, I know.
We're a bit hairy for TikTok, to be fair.
But this is where 90% of music is found now.
Oh, it's bollocks, that wasn't it? It's fucking just. Look at it, we're guilty. I'm leaving here now and I pick up the phone. Right, what's happening? Oh, right, that band are doing this. Guilty.
I am literally going to shoot content as soon as we leave here.
Yeah, well, look.
But so I'm promoting this show I have in February, right? And I'm pushing it like crazy, and fucking, you know. And people are saying to me, like, for example, people are saying, "Oh my god, it's so good to see you're still out doing it and gigging and releasing music. It's great and all." Yeah. You know, like, I'm into it. The songs are great. Yeah. Okay, well, fucking buy a ticket then. It's boring. do you know what I mean?
For 15 quid.
You know, like I it's like I'm putting everything I have into this. And granted, no one's really heard the new stuff yet. No. I keep forgetting that.
Yeah.
You've
something coming out soon, have you?
I've something coming out soon, yeah.
Lovely.
Yeah. It'll be an official announcement on Friday. Whenever this goes out.
Wow.
Friday the 17th.
Looking forward to that.
Yeah. Scheduled post thing is done 2 weeks now.
Out now or
Yeah. No, I've a song coming out the 7th of November.
Cool.
Which would be the first official single taken from the new album.
And to put your question to me back on you, how do you feel about that? Like, you've released more songs than I've released, but how do you feel about this new song and how it's going to go out? Or are you hoping it's going to be received a certain way? Or?
Yeah, of course. I mean, I'm hoping it's going to bleed and take over the world.
Yeah, of course.
But do you know what I mean?
Outside, let's go.
Yeah.
Nightliner.
European
tour.
You know what I mean?
Bang.
You know?
Yeah.
So I'm hoping it's going to... But you got to be realistic about it. It's like... You know, and we had this conversation last week, remember? When I said to you, why are we still doing this?
And what did I
Like
say?
I'm at the spending, right? It costs me roughly $1,000 to record each track, right? If there's 10 songs, it's nearly 10 grand I'm spending on this fucking album.
Why do you
just
do
recording?
Because you love it.
Yeah, you love it, right?
Yeah.
But you're hemorrhaging money at this thing.
Listen, you can't wake up nowadays without spending money. You need to.
I agree.
You know, before you get out of bed, you need money. Like, it's just everything, and especially in music, studios, equipment, gear.
But that's great coming from a band.
No, it's this.
But when you're doing it as a solo artist,
yeah.
and then I say to people like I've 8 songs for the album, fully done, all ready to go. I could drop an 8-song album.
Yeah.
And some people go, yeah, 8 songs is a little bit such. Yeah, man. But you know how much? Do you understand? Like
people
how much?
Don't give a fuck though.
No.
I spent 8 grand. Did you? Fair play to you. Have a listen to that for 3 minutes and never listen to it again.
Never ever again. You know what I mean? It's funny.
But like, I think the audience.
It's a mad industry, isn't it? It's a mad industry. Jesus
the audience
Christ.
we're after though are people like us, who like a band. I listen to The Raven Age. They had a single come out. I listen to that song like 25 times in a row. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but you have to remember, and this is one thing that people forget, specifically musicians forget, right? Is that you're listening to it because you're into music.
Yeah.
People who don't play music are not really into music, but they like music.
So
there's a difference.
Who's our audience? Are they musicians?
Well, you will never ever make a living off of that.
No, I know.
That's what I mean. It's
like I'm beyond trying. I'm not trying to make it. If I could make a living, it'd be great. Hang around playing music, deadly.
So you're just in it purely for the love type thing, then?
I love it. I love playing drums. I love like getting new songs together. Like I've just always liked that process, you know. Especially with good people, like-minded, and are good players.
Yeah.
And you're not in there listening to some lad trying to play Wonderwall. Do you know what I mean? So like,
yeah. I don't know. I actually seen a clip this morning from that band Garbage. Do you like them?
I saw it this morning. Shirley Manson went bananas on stage.
Did you see it?
I swear to God, yeah. She's right.
Yeah. And I mean, Garbage are going 30 years.
Yeah.
25,
they're
30
finished
years,
though.
Easy. Oh, they're finishing, are they?
Well, that's what her whole rant was. She goes,
I thought she said that, I didn't think they were finishing. They said, this is our last time headlining in North America, is what she said.
She said we could only do coastal gigs now.
Yeah, coastal gigs is what she said.
Because transport costs and all the rest. And, we're not making millions. And she said, this is not a sob story. But if you're, have a look at it online, just find it. It's kind of, she's right, and she's hitting all the nails on the head. It's like,
what's her name? Kate Nash, is it? Oh, it's on Foundations.
Oh yeah. Katie, yeah.
Kate Nash, isn't it?
Kate Nash, yeah.
She did a thing there where she said in an interview that she's really, really struggling. She actually said on stage that I'm selling out shows here, right? I'm selling out a full headline tour here, and I haven't made a bean.
What chance do we have?
But that's what I mean.
Fucking hell. Yeah, this is where it comes back to what are you doing it for? You're doing it for the love of, like, my aim for this is to, sell out decent venues in time and have a good audience who are probably singing the lyrics back to you. I think I measure that as success.
But you can't do that, right? And the reason why you can't do that and then go up and go into your construction job in the morning. And I'll tell you why it won't work, right? Is because fans want to see like, right, so how do I say this without sounding like a knob? Right, so
being drunk on a Tuesday.
No. I mean, when you go to see a band, right? What a fan loves about that band is they love something that they're not.
Yeah.
Right? So someone who is in let's call it an ordinary day job, an accountant, a guard, a nurse, a whatever.
Yeah.
Fuck, right? When they go see a band, a lot of the allure is like, wow, look at this.
Rock stars.
Like, yeah, wow.
Yeah.
You found out that the singer was going up to go into his job, taxiing in the morning.
I know, yeah.
You'd go,
it's not rock and roll.
Half of the allure is gone.
Most of it is.
But that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, unless I have it wrong in the comments, let me know, please. But I mean,
what's the secret sauce?
I don't think I have it wrong.
No,
I'm not grown up looking at the bands that I grew up loving, knowing, oh, he's a teacher. He's going to teach.
Kelly Jones collecting glasses, like. Yeah. No, I know. It's definitely the appeal. Of course it is. Even now to this day, I'm like, what are those lads doing?
So how are you going to get that thing of the fans singing the songs back if you don't have, if
This is the game.
That's what
we keep playing it. We keep plugging away, and we keep writing music, making music, recording music, and putting it out there.
And imagine any other job. Any other job.
I know.
It's wild, isn't it?
It is, yeah. Like you're sitting there, like you just said, an accountant, right? An accountant sitting there, he does his college thing, and he's sitting at his desk, and he goes, right, if I want to be CFO, I know what path I need to go. If I want to be CEO, I'll do something. As a musician, you're just like, I'll just keep doing the same thing.
You boys want to be Led Zeppelin. What do you do?
Writing songs.
Hope. And I love this thing. Hope for the best.
Nah, you can't.
What do you mean
These
hope for the
days
best?
you can't. You need to.
A&R people don't walk into bars anymore and see lads. That doesn't happen.
Find you online.
You find you on TikTok.
How many listeners have you got on Spotify? Oh, grand, yeah, we'll send them an email.
Come here, I said it to this day, right? To this day, sorry, I said that wrong. To this day, I say that it doesn't matter if I release Bohemian Rhapsody tomorrow, nobody will listen to it.
No. That was a moment in time, though. You know, at a time.
Okay, but if it wasn't released and I released it tomorrow, it would still be a moment in time because it would be Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yeah, right. But the era, you know, the band.
But they were so different. It was opera rock. It was
savage, yeah.
But there was no one doing that, right? So there's no one doing it now. So if I released it tomorrow, it would still be a moment in fucking time, right? Right? So, So if I release Bohemian Rhapsody tomorrow, because I released it,
tank.
Right? Yeah. It would tank, right? So I think you have to have that allure, that prestige, that. Do you know what I mean? I'll tell you the best example. 2 examples I have of this. Right? My manager Vinny gave me an old demo of the script about 10 years ago. He got it right, and I put it on in the car. Now the script was massive at the time when he gave it to me. Right? He got that from the guy they recorded the demos with. 10 years previous to that. Right? The exact same songs. I mean, The Man Who Can't Be Moved was on it, Break Even was on it, If You CK was on it, and something else was on it, right? I mean, the exact same song sounded the exact same. No one bad annoyed it.
Yeah.
No one bad annoyed
it's funny, isn't it?
But they see Danny on the telly.
Yeah.
Right? And good looking lad on the TV. And he's singing The Man Who Can't Be Moved. And you go, he must be good.
Yeah.
It's the same fucking songs you heard. I released my album, right, in February 2020. Right?
Man.
February 2020. We had a whole plan laid out, and the fucking world shut down about 8 days later.
Everyone has that fucking story, don't they? Though?
I released the album, went to Cyprus on a holiday, right?
February?
Come back.
It
was fairly warm, yeah. No Mickey there. And we went to Cyprus, right? Myself and the missus. The album came out, 3 days before we went. The world shut down while we were in Cyprus, or we're shutting down while we were over there, right? We come home.
Brilliant, yeah.
Had all this plans laid out, all these fucking tours and promo and PR and all that stuff in the bag, all done. All that money wasted and done, right? And then obviously, you know what happened then. I signed or whatever, and then we re-released the album under a label. Because you see the Instagram post, sign to the fucking label, and you sign the publishing deal, and ultimately means nothing. Yeah. Nothing.
But it looks good.
But it looks good, right? So you sign all that, you do all that, you're getting gigs supporting. I was doing supporting Damien Dempsey, Declan O'Rourke, your man from the Lemonheads and the Ambassador. I was playing in the Olympia, the Vicar Street a couple of times.
You're on top of the world there, like.
Right, yeah. But I'm not. But everyone thinks you are.
But
right?
Perception.
So when I re-release my album and have all that in, and they hear the same songs, like they would have heard the same songs because the same album was re-released. People go, "Geez, that's good." Like, you know, yeah, man, you heard this 4 years ago. You didn't bat an eyelid.
You have to train them.
It's weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like people are. It's like people have to be told what's good. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but a lot of people like are just saying if you're not a musician and you're listening to a song, and we listen to a song and you judge it and you go, yeah, that's
differently,
good.
Don't you? I'm sure the director watches a movie and like I listen to music. Like this is why I can't do nightclubs, right? Because I can't stand. I'm not into the music. You know, and I'm just kind of going, right, okay, I get it, right? It's for a certain type of person, you know, and I'm just not that person. You know what I mean? So when I listen to music, because it's my whole life music, like it's family, music, and football, And after that, I know nothing about nothing, right? I'm serious, right? Nothing about niche. I know niche after that. Right? Cars, having a fucking Scooby-Doo. Politics,
Red
get
car,
about
blue
it.
car.
That girl of RTE stopped me there in Swords Main Street there last week.
Yeah.
What do you think Gavin pulling out of present?
I know.
What?
I know. Where's the polling station? Like, what?
I was having a bleeding clear.
Yeah.
I know nothing about nothing but politics, right? Nothing. I know nothing. I know. I
don't get involved now. I don't listen to it. I don't read about it.
I know
No point.
Honestly, right? Nothing about anything apart from
Pure ignorance, isn't it?
But is it though, or is it just?
No, I'm the same. I don't get involved. Like, I'm not voting for any of these people.
Yeah.
Butcher.
Like, honestly,
me, like,
and my missus does be like, "You're so uninterested," and I'm like,
yeah,
but I probably am.
Yeah. Like, spot on.
Well, unless you're into music or football, but you know what I mean. Like, I can't talk about anything else. I don't really know about anything else.
I know,
but music is, and luckily, pretty much everyone likes music. And everyone's into music, but everyone likes music.
Some genre or form of music, yeah.
So you can chat about it. You know?
That's what I mean about your audience. You know, they don't know what they like until you show it to them, kind of thing. Yeah. Unless they're deeply into music, into a genre or a band or whatever. So yeah, you have to bring it to them. Yeah,
it's funny, you know. And when people say that when they talk to someone who's like, when they talk to me, they go, "Oh no, you can see the passion, you can see because it's all I can talk about."
Yeah, but like, that's what I mean about the solo thing. You're driving it, so if you don't do it, it won't be done.
No, it won't be done.
That's the thing.
No, and
that's the difference with a band. Whereas there's like you said earlier, we split it up, so there'll be always something happening, even if it's small, like to be something to be managed. Whereas it's up to you to do your own thing. Yeah. So the book stops at you.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, and it's a lot of pressure. And again, there's. Come here, this is not a fucking sob story, I'm not looking for any pity here or anything like that. But I tend to pay for everything myself because obviously
who else
it's my thing. Yeah. Exactly. Do you know what I mean? It's my thing. So one day I'm hoping to reap a reward because if it ever clicks and a reward gets like, oh my God. Do you know what I mean? It's like,
but it's going to be deserved if it does happen because work and slog and effort.
I hope so. As I said, man, look, come here. The aim for this for me, if I can just fucking inspire someone to pick up the guitar the way my heroes did for me and go, I want to do what Ian does. Look at the way he's doing that. He's playing that. That's great. I want to sound like that. I want to get that pedal because Ian uses that pedal. That to me would be.
It's the right reason you picked up the guitar because you looked at your F Kings of Leon.
Yeah, well, whoever it was, any of the bands that
Jones,
anyone it was, I mean, you're just kind of going. That's because when I was 15, I was saying, well, that's what I want to do.
How do you feel about have you given anyone lessons over the years?
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
No patience for it whatsoever.
Yeah, someone asked me last week to give their daughter drum lessons.
Yeah.
I'm like,
sorry, I it's not that I don't have patience, right?
I
have patience for people who are into it.
Yeah, but you have to get them into it.
Well, no, you can. But yeah, right. Yeah, fair enough. You have to get them into it. But you can spot when you're just a babysitting service and when you're not.
No, I know that. And I just look at me. My own daughter, Paige, has been around drums since she's born. So she's banging away. And I showed her 1, 2, 3, 4. And she's thereabouts. But I think she's more into the guitar. She sees the guitar. She's more drawn to that. Yeah. But like, someone asked me to give their kid lessons. And I'm like, after 5 minutes, I'm like, why can you not just play it? You know, you forget the 10,000 hours or whatever sitting there. Just play it.
I remember I had a student, and after I think it was 3-4 weeks, he was kind of turning around going, you know, I'm not sure this is for me. I'm trying Sweet Child of Mine, and I can't get it. And I'm going, of course you can't.
Just play Wonderwall 100 times.
Best guitarist that's ever lived here. And you're trying to emulate what he did. Like that's absolutely nuts, you know.
Yeah, but then the opposite's true as well because they go, right, I'm sitting here playing simple Oasis songs, but I want to be Slash and I want to be.
You learn to walk before you can run type thing.
Yeah, I know, but you see the TikTok generation, they see all the lovely videos.
Yeah.
And it's just like, no, I don't want to go through the hours and hours and hours and hours of mistakes and sounding shit in the bedroom. I want to go on stage with a Les Paul with fucking a top hat on and a cigarette hanging on me.
Of course, one of these rock and rolls.
Yeah.
No, that makes, and I understand. Even without a TikTok, I grew up in a Bebo generation, if you will, or whatever it was. Right?
MySpace.
MySpace, even. Yeah. Well, I was, MySpace, yeah. Like,
Bebo.
Arctic Monkeys were the first band to get big over social media, I believe. They were a MySpace band.
Were they? Yeah.
Yeah, that's how they kind of got.
MySpace was good. Like, can you look at it, at what it was? You could throw your music up.
It was, you could do what you want really on it, but it was a great way of, because you could upload tracks and you could promote yourself.
Not clips.
It wasn't content. It wasn't the clips. It was here's tracks with the odd video.
The SoundCloud now reminds me of MySpace.
Yeah, but it's not. The problem with SoundCloud is it's a horrible interface, isn't it? Yeah, I find it horrible anyway.
Well, yeah, it is. It's a bit glitchy and it's not really user. I suppose they want to upgrade to a paid.
You have to pay for it, don't you?
Yeah.
Now, was it?
Probably, yeah, probably.
What's not paid for?
Everything. Everything, yeah.
Did you see this thing on TikTok? Was I telling you about this? When you hear this,
you tell me a lot of things.
Tell you a lot of things, yeah. Tell you you're great, right?
You're good.
The see this Apple service fee now? Have you seen this?
No. What's that all about?
So if you take your phone, right, and you go to run an ad, right? If you put in, I don't know, 100 quid, right? On an iPhone, there's a thing on it then called Apple service fee.
Right.
And it's like 67%.
What?
It's something crazy like that now.
Is
That
this
figure's
new?
probably wrong, but
So we all going buying Androids now?
I don't know if Android, they must have something on the Android thing to do the same thing, right? So on TikTok, you go onto your phone, you open up, you want to run a sponsored post, right? Which I live on sponsored posts, right? That's because, and look, I have an ad run all the time. But anyway, you go to do this video, 100 quid for 5 days.
Yeah.
Right? Whatever. Small ad. 100 quid, 5 days. It's like 167, 170 euro. And you're like, what the fuck? Where the fuck? Apple service fee.
I've seen it, and when you want to boost a post.
Load of nonsense.
Boost a post on the gram. And you go, right, what's my budget? And you go, 50 quid for a week.
Yeah.
And when you go to checkout, it's like 100 quid. What the fuck?
So do you know the way around that? It's only on the iPhones. Post on the computer. Sponsor from the computer.
Sneaky.
But you can't post from You can't do TikTok sponsor posts on the computer. So TikTok has blocked you from your computer from doing that.
Here we are giving out with social media earlier on. I don't know talking about it. It's just a joke.
But it's your life.
I know.
It's
terrible.
It's probably a massive thing with being a musician. In an original band. In a covers, if you're just going around playing covers in a bar and you're not, whatever, you don't need it.
Well, you have to find your audience there, yeah. That's it.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like TikTok is not for you if you're, use it by all means, but if you're not.
I speak to my mates all the time, who another mate of mine, Steve-O, plays the drums, where like, when did it become this? Like, can we not just play the drums for the love of playing the drums? And you can. When you're rehearsing or you're writing a song or whatever, and the love is there, and then you finish the song, and it's just like, right, there's no more drums to be played now. Now you have to go out and flog yourself.
Yeah.
So it's just keeping it fresh, but that's where we live now.
Yeah, I just, as I said, I have a social media girl.
Oh yeah.
Who does my stuff for me. Jess, she's incredible. She does content calendars for me. I showed you before. So she's like, a specific day, do this. Even I have it laid out in front of me, right? I have it laid out in front of me what to do. I'm still shit at doing it.
Yeah. We do it ourselves. We're still growing our audience online, but it's just trying to come up with stuff to keep it interesting, keep it fresh for people as well. Like, yourself, you come across, you're just like, no, not looking at that. And the effort has gone into it.
Yeah.
But
it's mad, isn't it? Like, if you... So I was looking at the Oasis. I was looking at something on Oasis there of how many tickets they sold over the whole tour. I think it's something like, I don't know, it's close to 1 million tickets anywhere.
Yeah, it's amazing.
And
it's outrageous, isn't it?
If it's not a little bit more, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, it must be because 7 nights in Wembley is... Like, it's easily over 1 million tickets.
Of course it is, yeah.
Easily over 1 million.
Yeah.
Whatever it was, anyway, some figure. And I was looking at it a few nights ago and I was going, fucking hell. Like my gig is coming up now in the Academy, right? And it holds 230. If I could sell 0.005% of what they sold.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I know. But
it could change my whole...
bang.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
My whole outlook on it. You know what I mean? My whole... Well, I mean, I'd probably get much more opportunities.
That gig's going to be good. I'm looking forward to playing that, actually.
Yeah, that'd be good, yeah.
Academy. Because I was in there at a band the other week, I was telling you. Great little venue. Good sound as well, which is, you know.
Yeah, I mean,
Because when you're in the audience, I was in the audience thinking, we were playing there in February, and I was thinking, right, how's it going to sound? Obviously, I was at a different style of a band, a heavier band, but still get a good vibe for the place and what it could potentially be like, you know.
Yeah, I'm very much looking forward to that now. I love that. I lose sleep on the tickets thing. Like, I genuinely wake up and in the middle of the night and I'm going, what can I do with the boosties? And then it's like I need someone there turning out to go to me, it's 3:30 in the morning, you
I know.
Go back to sleep.
But like on the tickets thing, like people are like that. They'll, like, I'm not. I want to make sure I have my ticket because I don't want to miss out. I'm always like that.
Yeah.
Tickets get released, bang, I need it now. Even though, you know, it won't be sold out, potentially. But people are like that. They won't get their tickets. They'll go, we'll wait. We'll get them the week before.
But that's
and
meanwhile,
meanwhile,
Irish.
You're having a panic attack at home, you know?
They don't see that.
No.
You know? And also, the promoter wants to see you selling tickets.
Yeah.
So MCD are looking at me going, okay, right, Ian, we've sold. We're only at whatever amount of tickets. What's? I'm like, no, it will sell closer to the time.
Yeah, I know.
But they're looking at it going, hang on a second. Now, granted, right, I've Vinny has told me and Luke from MCD has told me, fucking nothing is selling. Nothing. No one's buying tickets for nothing. You know?
Even bigger gigs though. Like, I'm going to, the night after your gig, I'm going to Alter Bridge in the Tree Arena. Like, I don't think that'll sell out though. But I have my ticket. I'm kind of like, I need my ticket. I'm making sure I'm going, you know? I'm kind of like that with everything.
Oh yeah, like I always get me tickets the day of.
Oh yeah, 100%.
It comes out.
Yeah. Metallica in the Aviva next July or something. Bang, tickets. No messing.
The Metallica thing is mental, isn't it?
The two-night show.
2 nights, what a scam.
Listen, you don't get it.
I'm not talking about the fucking band. I'm talking about the actual, it's a scam, no? 2 nights, 2 different set lists.
Tell me another band who can pull that off.
Oasis. 5 nights, 5 different set lists.
Look at right. Yeah,
but they could.
So would you buy the 2-day Oasis ticket? Of course you would. So how was it a scam for Metallica to do? Yeah.
What Oasis did was a fucking scam in the summer.
I know.
This dynamic pricing
the
thing.
Metallica thing was fucking. We're talking about social media, right? We went, a big gang of us went over to Amsterdam when they launched this M72 World Tour. 2 nights. It wasn't on social media. There was no leaks. There was no fucking people leaking footage. It was just this, and that was magical. So these days, that was something different. There was no, here, look at this.
When was this?
It was in 2023.
Right.
It's called the M72 World Tour. We were at the very first gig in Amsterdam. It was out of control. Big snake pit in the middle, towers, 4 drum kits popping up one side.
Metallica?
Yeah, mental.
Well, there's only one drummer.
Yeah, but he was running around. So what they were doing was they were using the circular stage, and he would pop up one drum kit. They do like 5 or 6 songs there. Lights go dead, drum kit down on the stage, bang, drum kit pops up on another side of the stage. Drummer running under the stage to get to the next kit. Unbelievable. Oasis can't do that.
No, because
the drummer's not great at the moment, let's face it. You know, do the fill.
I
Anyway, it's another story.
Yeah.
But
no, it's when you said this to me that time, he's like, he hasn't done the fill properly yet, and I'm like, what?
But he's a brilliant drummer.
Yeah, he's a great drummer. Joey Warnock.
Wannaker.
Wannaker, is it?
Yeah.
Joey Wannaker, yeah.
Great drummer, but like, he's missing crucial fills.
I know, the Don't Look Back in Anger Phil. The Don't Look Back in Anger Phil,
like,
man.
Come on, and it's Oasis drumming, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Anyone can play it.
Yeah.
But look, he's there and I'm not.
Yeah, I know, yeah. Yeah, it's funny, the thing what you're saying with the Metallica, it's what they did was marketing genius, but like, I mean, yeah, I don't know. It's like you're forcing your fans to buy 2 tickets.
The fans want it though. Metallica fans are, you know, dedicated to the cause.
Yeah.
They are. They're diehards. There's certain levels of tickets. You can buy this thing called an I Disappear ticket. That's a song they used in Mission Impossible years ago. And that ticket is like every gig, every city. It's like 10 grand or something. But they're sold out. So people like go to every city every weekend, watch the same show, fly back home, go to work, do the same thing next weekend. Unbelievable.
So it's a season ticket?
It's basically a season ticket, yeah.
For 10 grand?
It's probably 10 grand. Something mad. It's thousands, yeah. Sure, a normal ticket is like 300-400 quid. So to see them
What's going on? What the fuck? When did this all start? When did this all happen?
in 1982.
No. I mean, the price of tickets. You bellends. Not when Metallica started.
The price of tickets. Well, look at the production they have. Like, it has to be
Because
paid
the
for.
tickets are bleeding £400. That's why you've nothing else.
Yeah, but I, as a fan, I'm sitting there going, this is unbelievable. Hair standing on the back of my neck when they play a certain chord. You know what it's
I
like.
swear I seen them at Marley Park a couple of years ago.
Yeah, you
and it was
probably did, yeah.
50, 60 quid a ticket now.
Maybe 15 years ago.
Remember Marley Park one time. So my friend's mum and dad were getting married, right, in the Anglers Rest. And they had the afters, the Anglers Rest. And I was going to the wedding after. I was at a gig in Marley Park. I was at a gig in, who was it? Oasis, Kasabian were headlining, and Noel Gallagher, the co-headline thing. Kasabian,
Savage.
Noel Gallagher, right?
Yeah.
And during Noel's set, Noel was on first, and during his set, the power went.
Oh, lovely.
And the gig got delayed like 30 minutes or so, 25, 30 minutes.
Live music.
And I think some of the set had to be short or whatever like that, but it did spill over, and I'm fucking rushing back to the wedding, going, oh, I swear to you, I'm acting the tick here, like the gig is actually halted. Like,
You'll never guess what happened.
it's the only time I've ever been at a gig where there was problems with the power went,
Yeah.
Although I remember being at Robbie Williams in 2005 or 6.
Great entertainer.
Oh, here.
What an entertainer.
There. And I remember being at a gig of his in 2000. When he did Crow Park a couple of years ago anyway. Anyway, I was only a kid when I went. My mum. And he was supposed to let me entertain you, and he had these two big spikes, right? And he was going to come down and swing over the crowd, right? And he gets all the way up to the top of the bleeding, and the band is and the keys are going playing 90, and the drummer's on fire, right? Must have been Chris Sherlock, the Oasis drummer at the time. It must have been, right? And he's a savage drummer, right? And he was giving it 90, and he was whatever. Fucking, his backing singers are all, let me. It was brilliant, right? Great show. Then he gets all the way up to the top, and this fella runs on stage, and as far as I remember, he's like going, fucking don't. There was a problem with the wire.
Rig or something, yeah.
He could have went,
whoa,
splatter.
Yeah.
He could have went,
Risky business. Katy Perry does that. Do you ever see the thing she does?
She's bleeding mental. She's wearing space helmets and all that. Gigs now.
But to be on this thing, it looks like a big Lilo essentially. Like swinging over the crowd. Mental thing. There's no way I get on the fucking thing.
Madness. Sure, I told you, I went to see The Darkness 2005 as well. In the Point, one of the worst gigs I've ever had in my life. Horrendous it was, right? Honestly, at a rock and roll gig, and I thought I was going to fall asleep. It was a bad gig. Justin Hawkins then comes out guitar solo on this massive pair of tits over the crowd. No, seriously, like big, huge tits. There must be a video somewhere on YouTube.
Great,
and he's coming over the crowd, guitar soloing, and everyone's just looking at it going, why is he on a massive pair of tits wearing a leather
leotard? Because they're
leotard?
Take the Piss band.
But they're not.
But they go around in white fucking catsuits, man, and fucking white Les Pauls.
So did Def Leppard now.
Yeah, but sure.
What has 9 arms and sucks? Def Leppard. No, I just did that Darkness concert was not one gig where I went, I want to do that. Put it like that anyway,
Yeah, but he does have the rock star persona without the white catsuit now.
Did you ever watch Robbie Williams being interviewed?
Well, that Netflix thing a few months ago was probably the only thing I watched.
The Netflix thing? I don't know.
Robbie Williams had a Netflix show. Well, it was a documentary, like.
Oh, did he? Yeah.
He's lying on his bed in a pair of what looked like Speedos.
Class.
Bit weird, like.
Bit weird.
But sure.
But if you could.
Sure, why not?
But no, he tells you himself, he says in the interview, like so I'm a big fan of this, there's a channel called Heretics, and there's the interviewer is a guy named Andrew Gold, right, and he's a brilliant, great interviewer, he lets the way he does it, his flow is brilliant, and he's obviously doing it a long time, but anyway, he's only a young guy as well. Had Robbie on last week, and I watch anyone that comes on to Andrew's channel because of the way he interviews, and because you know what I mean, you'd listen to anything. And it brings Robbie on, and you're kind of going, oh, cool, right, fair enough, yeah. And Robbie's talking about his new album, Britpop, where he goes back to that sound of the Britpop sound, right? So the first tune is you listen to it, and it's full of guitars, and it's full of drums, and it's rock and roll, and then you're going, fucking hell, this is a nice change from Candy, or from any of them awful tunes he released anyway. And then you're kind of going, Okay, right. And then you listen to him talk and you go, geez, this guy is so honest. Like, he's so honest.
Yeah, he's the type of fella you want to be mates with.
He is, isn't he? Like I think as a solo pop star from England, I don't think it gets bigger.
No, he is
Like,
deadly.
I think he's, he was bigger than George Michael, wasn't he? Robbie Williams, wasn't he?
Don't know.
Man,
George
I think
good.
he was. No, I'm not saying he's better, but he was bigger, I think.
Maybe, yeah.
I think
Yeah, probably bigger shows.
Bigger,
and bigger, yeah.
And then he talks about in 2006 when he signed that record deal. Did you hear about this?
Robbie Williams?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The highest record deal in history.
Right. Yeah.
And he said he made like money. He could sleep in beds of money.
Yeah, mental.
Like money beyond belief.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then after that, he went on to write and do some of the worst records he's ever done.
That's interesting. Noel Gallagher talks about this. You know, the hunger. The hunger. You have all this money. You have everything you ever want, ever. Where's the hunger to write a great song? I'll just write a song, put it out. You're going to listen to it anyway.
But,
you know?
Well, does that not allude that you're writing for the money?
Yeah, but maybe at that point is what I'm saying.
Yeah, maybe.
You know, the struggle, next thing, bang.
I mean, if you're Noel Gallagher and you're writing, you've just come off the back of What's the Story, Morning Glory, right? And what did he say in that famous interview when the girl, Be Here Now had just come out, I think.
Oh, yeah.
And the girl
Savage
pulls him
on.
aside at the MTV Awards, I think it is, or some fucking award ceremony, and says to him, Noel, how does it feel to be number one again or such and such? You're just on a streak, you can't be beaten or something. And she says to him, and he says, are you happy? You know, you must be happy. He goes, am I happy? He says, I have 97 million in the bank or something, he says, right? He says, I can do whatever I want. Of a number one record, but am I happy?
Yeah.
He says, no, I want more.
Oh, more, yeah.
Yeah.
I think he says of a Rolls Royce or something.
Yeah. And he goes, I'm a Rolls Royce and I can't drive.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And sometimes he says, I'm happy, I want more. And he goes, I will not stop till I have the severed head of Phil Collins in the fridge.
He's class. Love Noel. Brilliant.
Yeah, it's brilliant, you know.
He is. He's the type of fella you want to be mates with as well.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. To see him doing his, for his last solo album, Council Skies, he did NIS's daughter. I think that's how you pronounce her name, NIS. She was in video on the whole.
Yeah, she goes to all the gigs.
The making of it and
Yeah.
all of the album, right? And there's a great clip going around where his face ID on his phone won't recognise him if he's smiling.
Yeah. Cranky looking sometimes.
Cracker,
Right,
it's cracker, you know.
Yeah.
So have you any shows coming up then? We
will have shows, yeah. We're in the middle of trying to put a few together at the minute. So we will be releasing where they are and what they are. Trying to coincide with the release of the album next year. So in between now and then there might be one or two. Trying to gear up then for a couple of headliners to coincide with the album release. So yeah, you can follow us, Gather Lost, Instagram, all the usual spots, and we'll be throwing up what's happening there. So yeah, try and get a couple of good shows going.
Yeah, get a show going. Come see my show February 27th in the Academy. Tickets are on sale now. Ticketmaster. Go and get yours. Ronan will be hitting the pots and pans.
I'll be trying anyway. Give it a go.
Yeah, on the night. Yeah. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. That's been the Total Entertainment Podcast, and we'll catch you next week.